I'm Angela Walkup, you're watching Horse Girl TV, and today we are at First Choice Farm talking to the man, Gene Fries of County Saddlery. You have a long history with horses. Could you tell me how you got started, maybe with your father?
Yeah, I got started with my father. He was, his avocation was show ponies, raising show ponies, so my job was to train them, starting in a little pony cart and then later in preparing them for sale. So that was my humble beginning in the South End.
You have a kind of fairly extensive knowledge of the hoof and the balance and the movement of horses going, no?
Yeah, I was a contributing editor for Equus magazine, and they funded a research project on wild horses in Sparks, Nevada. The focus of my research was on medial lateral balance, and we often hear that you should shoe a horse according to his conformation or naturally, but we didn't really understand what natural balance was until we studied horses in the wild. Otherwise, we were relying on the information you might get about wild animals by visiting the zoo. So it was a proper study, controlled group, lots of wild horses, very exciting. And I think I have an obsession with biomechanics, and in all sports, balance is essential. So it certainly has influence.
Now, when did you get started? When did you develop County Saddlery?
Well, in the 70s, I was actually shoeing horses. I was riding as an event rider in those days, still buying and selling horses and training them for sale. And I was always tinkering with saddles, trying to make something that worked, because I never really quite felt that what I was riding enhanced my position or helped the horse in terms of freedom of movement. So tinkering led to eventually being in England, shoeing horses at the World Cup in Goodwood, England. And there I met County Saddlery, which was a small European firm, and began to take over the company and redesign the saddles. And actually from that championships, 6 leading riders from the top nations all bought set in the County saddles there and bought them on the spot. So very propitious beginning, and we've been doing that with top riders all over the world ever since. When we first introduced County to America, we didn't go through wholesalers. We went directly to shops. But even that didn't allow me to express the designs, because the shops would buy whatever your best seller is. That's the first question a retailer asks someone like me, what's your best seller? So they buy a few of those, put them in the shops, but it really didn't address the issue of fitting the horse, really choosing the right options for the rider, in effect custom making the saddle for both the horse and the rider. So I kept trying to think how I could have the fewest degrees of separation between myself and the customer, the horse, and the rider. And the closest I could possibly get is with the agent model that we currently have. Agents who are very highly trained in terms of the county products and options, but also all of whom go through the Master Saddle Association training to become certified saddle fitters. They're really tremendously qualified people.
I want to thank you for what you've done for the industry over so many decades on so many different levels. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. My pleasure.
I'm Angela Walkup. This is Horse Girl TV.